It's always nice to have someone tell you real time before I spend like 2 hours recording something and then look back and realize the audio is terrible.
Oh yeah, that is the worst.
Okay, so I guess as a brief recap of what happened last time, we could get to the second site and just got roasted, I think twice. We got there twice. Very difficult.
Deep scan analysis has detected 3 fault lines converging beneath this area.
Let's show 'em what we
So, one thing I was not doing well last time that I definitely need to improve is my penetrator roundage. I've been thinking about that.
Let's introduce these boys to a little
Because Tychus' Shredder Grenade is really underpowered here. Which means that I have the one-shot potential, and I can't rely on Synergy.
Right. For the Niduses.
Yeah, Niduses in particular. I cannot use that ability willy-nilly. By the way, Spine Crawlers really hurt.
I was trying to change my target on who was being healed, and instead I just path blocked you to death, so.
It's okay. First attempt of the day never counts.
Right, right.
Quit hogging all the fun, Jimmy. Let me try out these shredded.
So, Grant had said before we started that he did try the resume from replay, but he was playing solo, so I'm wondering if maybe we need to be in a party to try it. Alternatively, we just assume that that's more trouble than it's worth. I don't know.
I got it, Hutch.
I feel like if we do well, we should give it a shot, but we're just going to clear it on the first try, so I don't know what the problem is.
Obviously, obviously.
Let's show 'em what we got.
Right. Oh, I need help.
Let's show 'em what we got. Oh, that's
So once again, I should bring this up. Jim Raynor and Tychus are light and Swan is armored, so when we have specific damage bonus types, we should be thinking about that.
Yes.
Okay then.
Particularly the Baneling.
Yeah, the point in the mission where we are making our way to where the fire bats are, I think that's where we would think about that more. I think we did pretty good on that section through that typically. It's the parts where we're defending the fault lines where it's particularly difficult.
Cowboy, what's up?
Yeah.
Great.
Incoming transmission.
I read you, General. Go ahead.
Alright, King of Pie said he's gifting the sub if we clear it on the first try, so there's the incentive.
I'll do my
I know
best.
it has no incentive for you guys.
Well, you said that it's your penetrator round usage that is why we didn't win, so.
I got it.
That's not an excuse to slack off, though.
Anytime you're ready.
I'll just assume that everything Synergy and I did was 100% right.
Well, Synergy definitely.
Cowboy, what's up?
The man has never mismicroed.
Let's show 'em what we got.
Anytime it looks like Synergy did something wrong, it's actually because he's playing 5D chess and we just don't have the brain power to figure
Right,
it out.
right, yeah.
This is the big guns for us.
Oh, we decided to leave these guys, remember?
Oh yeah,
And it worked out really well.
yes.
Jimmy, you need stuff fixed. I'm your guy.
Keep them alive for this section.
That guy I hate. Swan, if I didn't know better.
The other thing too, I guess to remind the audience about, in case you don't remember, so we're playing on the level above Brutal, which means our damage is reduced by 20%. The big impact on this mission is that Tychus' Shredder Grenade cannot one-hit kill the Nidus Worms, which is massive.
Yeah, it's actually really difficult to explain how big of a change that is.
Yeah.
Because that means Raynor's the only one that can take him down, and they spawn more than every 20 seconds.
Yes.
Let's show 'em what we
So remember,
got.
there's a little Zergling ambush over here.
Let's
Twice.
show 'em what we got. No time for chat, Cowboy. What's up?
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Microing Stepman's healing target
I'm a
is
scientist.
way more than I would need to do with Swan. It's kind of funny.
It's really kind of cool. I played this mission yesterday in preparation for the 24-hour stream, and I started microing my Stepman when I normally don't, and I blame it on you.
Cowboy, what's up? I got it. Anytime you're ready.
Nice.
No time
I guess the thing with the Shredder Grenade is it does enough damage to the Nidus that as long as we all auto-attack focus on it, that still is pretty good.
Right. It's really the weirdly positioned Niduses that are bad.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing.
This is it. Swan, I've marked the fault line with a flare. Plant one of those charges near it.
You got it, Cal.
So really the only difficult part here, assuming that I hit all my penetrator rounds, is at the end there's an Ultra and an Aberration at the same time, if I recall. And they can be kind of rough.
Yeah, that's why Betty should be okay with that, and we just focus on one or the other.
Great spot for Flamin' Betty. Where do you want her, hotshot?
Okay, our Marine should be up here now.
Anytime you're ready. I got it, hotshot. This better be good. I'm looking forward to it.
So remember there's a big cluster of like Hydras and Roaches that come from the upper right after a Nidus? That's like, I think that's where the grenade needs to be used.
Need help, sir? You sure about this?
Let's show them what we got.
How did my Marine die already? I'm so bad at this game. I don't even think he got to shoot anybody.
He was up there in the front. I'll absorb these Banelings.
Anytime you're ready. I got it.
Very nice.
I'm not going to be able to get the next one as it spawns, I don't think.
Okay, Tychus is also down.
Uh-oh.
Just save my grenade for this part.
Are being attacked.
Okay, can I cool down?
Nah, 53
we're
going to
seconds.
die.
Nah. I think that was a case where the medic kind of screwed us, actually.
You might be right. Okay, let's try this resume from replay thing.
Okay. So if we watch it together...
I'm having a hard time finding the replay. One sec.
So on
I
the
sorted by date and it's not there.
on the defeat screen, there's a watch replay option. So as the party leader, you probably want to do it from there. We might not be able to do it now because you're out of it, but after we do this again, that might
It
be
was
weird.
grayed out, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And I just don't have a replay file from it. If you look on the screen, my most recent replay was from 10/31/20.
All right. Well, we tried.
Sorry about that. Is there a way to search the replays? I guess I could show in folder. Okay, I have an idea.
People in the chat were the ones that were recommending this. Do you all know exactly how to do this?
Yeah, I'm just not seeing a replay. I have Wings of Liberty Protoss Edition Belly of the Beast, but not this one. Well, it was a good idea. It definitely was a good idea. Oops.
Hey there, folks. I'm Jay Barrino, and welcome to my channel. This is a short trailer containing some of the things you'll see here so that you can decide for yourself whether
So
you'd
we're
like
going to give
subscribe
this
and
2
stick
more
around.
shots,
I
and
release videos
then
every
we
day
are
specifically
going
covering a variety of
to
custom content from Blizzard
do
real-time
wussies and
strategy
go on
games,
to brutal
primarily
difficulty.
StarCraft 2. A big
That's
focus
cool
of
with
mine
me.
is on single-player custom... Oh gosh, I just went onto my community tab to make a post about this, and my channel trailer started playing, so the VOD's gonna be real weird.
But if there's any first-time viewers, they'll know exactly what Jay Barrino's all about.
That's true.
Deep scan analysis has detected 3 fault.
No time for chat.
All right.
Boy, what's up? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and maybe Synergy and I can try to switch lobby spots.
Oh yeah, I will kick you both from the party and then re-invite you after this one, and I think that'll default us to the correct spots.
I'm doing
Okay.
it. Oh, that's just great. I got it, Hutch.
Just fascinating. I have a plan. Oh, just my...
You just want to force Synergy to be the one that has to do the Stepman mic now.
Yeah, right.
Quit
It is kind of a pain.
hogging all the fun, Jimmy. Let me try out these shredder grenades. Is that
I would offer to take Tychus for you, but I only play Speedo Tychus. And unfortunately, that's not a skin in this game.
Let's show 'em what we got. I got it, Hutch.
Have you enjoyed your time playing HOTS at
Anytime
all?
you're ready.
I think it's a fun game. I haven't played it in quite a long time, but it used to be a fun game.
Yeah, likewise. It's one of those where, like, I get into it for, like, 2 weeks of, like, intense playing, and then once I stop, then I'm done for, like, 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. I hosted a community night a while ago where we played all the StarCraft matchups, and it was a lot of fun. Protoss sucks in that game. I believe that Zerg was the strongest, Terran was pretty comparable, and then Protoss just got dunked on every single time.
Sounds about right.
So I guess that has to mean that they designed the game well, because they know exactly what's up. They were both Dustin Browder, right?
I think so.
Can't believe you don't know that.
I feel like I should. I don't know. I'm not sure enough to give a solid answer at this point.
I'll go back to the ship for more. No? Oh. Okay then.
Some people hate on Dustin Browder, but I think he rocks.
Well, I mean, Red Alert 2 is widely... I'm out of energy, by the way. Red Alert 2 is considered one of the best, well-regarded RTSs. And that was 100% Dustin Browder. So, well, not 100%, but obviously. It was mostly Dustin Browder. I find it strange when people get, like, weirdly personal regarding game developers. That kind of weirds me out.
Absolutely. I mean, part of it was because he was such a public figure. He was probably the first major game designer that actually just sat down and was very, very public about everything that was going on, which is now kind of the norm. But he was a trendsetter in that regard, but he got a lot of hate for it as a result, because that 2/3 of the time, my race wasn't the best race. So that person's going to be really upset.
Sure, sure.
This isn't good, by the way.
It's not great. Tychus is back
Thank
up in a
goodness
hot
for
second.
Betty.
But
Wait, so Dustin Browder must have done HOTS, right? Because it's the same engine. Wow, that
I think
doesn't
so.
mean it was
I
him.
believe he was pulled off of StarCraft 2 to do HOTS design. Or it was Blizzard Dota at the time he was pulled off.
Okay. So I think
Back
they
when it had
originally
that
made
really
it in the
ugly chess
SC2
motif.
editor, and then it like spun off into its own game.
Yeah, they had to change some stuff because it was too complicated for the base StarCraft 2 editor and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Synergy.
no problem.
Fun fact, the first time Zagara was ever shown or mentioned in StarCraft was in the Heart of the Swarm original trailer. And her name was spelled Z-A-G''ARA.
Zagara.
Yep. I'm not kidding. This was back in like 2011 or something, so it was way before HOTS came out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I just saw Killerman said, I remember that Zagara fact. And I just thought it was just Zagara facts with GGG.
Yeah, you gotta text 76201 to this phone number and you can get Zagara facts.
Yeah.
Watch all points, boys.
$4.99 per fact.
No time for chat, cowboy. What's up? Betty here will roast them good.
Need help,
I'm
sir?
putting my Marine on the back and hold position.
Should I kill the medic?
I guess just try to pull her off of units if she's the one that's healing them. Like your guy right now. Yeah.
Let's show them what we got.
I'm gonna put her in the back, and if you need emergency medical treatment, go run to her.
Cool.
Chat, cowboy. What's up?
I'm going to swan up to the right because that's where the next banelings come from.
Let's show them what we got.
Oh. And then now medic's getting hit.
Well, you saved her. She appreciates it.
Show 'em armed and ready. Chat, cowboy. What's up? Anytime you're ready.
This is where things start getting really, really nasty.
Yeah. That was a good one. Taking down that Nidus was really helpful.
Yes.
I'm sorry that I attacked the seismic charge.
Your medic
Didn't
isn't.
notice.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say your medic wasn't healing me. He's really upset about it.
She's on break.
Yeah.
Let's show 'em what we got.
Let's focus Ultralisk first. Very nice.
Let's show 'em
Yeah,
what
we got this. So once again, we should leave these guys once we're done with this segment.
When you say these guys, you mean the one guy.
Charges are ready to blow.
Oh, and the medic.
One guy and one medic.
All right. Yeah, we'll just leave them back here.
Lordy. This must be where they take their prisoners.
And infest them. There's no helping these guys. We gotta put them out of their misery.
I can't recall a time that the Zerg actually ever took prisoners. I'm not sure how this comes up.
Yeah, it's where did all these people come from down here?
It'd be kind of cool if infestors had like some ability that just grabbed Terrans and pulled them in, and then that was how they got infested Terran charges.
That would be really interesting. Yeah.
It'd be way too contrived, but like for the AI doing it or something, it could be pretty neat.
Right.
Kind of like how the chokers work in... Is that what they're called? In Dead of Night?
Yes. Those things are a pain.
Show 'em what we got.
You can back up behind the turret.
Anytime you're ready. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Sure are some ugly suckers down here.
You're too late.
God, Swan's DPS is so bad.
Spot the whole lot.
The turret's on cooldown.
Anytime you're ready.
My bad.
Uh-oh.
Let's show 'em
Just
what
a
we
couple
got.
seconds here.
Stat kick. Anytime you're ready.
That's the 50 kills right there.
Shot cowboy, what's up?
I hope so.
Anytime you're ready.
Don't worry, we'll get to you momentarily.
Damn straight.
No rush. I'm just taking up.
Frank, I got it, Hutch.
My chat's now putting apostrophes in everybody's name, including yours.
Let's show 'em what we got.
Jimmy Ray Nor. Oh my gosh. What a time to be alive.
Frank, damn straight. I got it. Yeah, I'm doing
The
it.
turret always takes attack priority. If it's up and you're close, just go behind it. You won't take any damage.
Let's show 'em what we got.
There's something with the way they set the threat aggression with it, where it will, like, units near it will always try to attack it instead, which is really nice.
That's pretty cool.
Banelings. Don't
me
let
get in
them
the front.
close.
That works too.
Oh, nice start.
Those things are pretty nasty. Next time you should try
So
to
Grant,
kill
I
those
may
guys.
have pulled some strings to
Thanks for the advice.
make something happen in this part of the map. I can be more specific.
Transmission.
Wait,
You
you,
know it
you
when
got
you see
this
it.
map edited? No way.
Well, now I'm very excited.
I'm gonna guess that last part was rescue 'em.
Once again, Synergy's gonna save the day, isn't he? And this time from outside of the game.
Exactly. We've transcended. It's like super meta.
There's gonna be like one infested in the entire cave.
There's an aberration back on the turret we have to kill.
Great to see you guys. My head is full of worms.
Oh, I was the one that got
oh my
it,
gosh,
though.
that's amazing.
Okay, so we know that player 3 is the one that gets the Predator, which means that Grant 100% needs the Predator.
Let's show 'em what we
I'm
got.
so jealous.
Time for Jack
Well, if we
Cowboy,
switch,
what's
then
up?
I would get the Firebat.
Damn straight.
That's true.
Ah, but then I have the responsibility.
The Predator's actually gonna be amazing, assuming that we keep it alive. I don't know if Batman can heal it.
No, it's mechanical.
Go! Go! We gotta
Oh,
keep
I
moving
just
on.
didn't know if he could heal mechanical things, honestly.
Heals a friendly biological target, unfortunately.
Anytime you're ready.
So I'm saving my penetrator rounds only for the Niduses.
Okay. I'm gonna put a turret behind us in advance, and then when the cooldown's up, I'll get it in front of us to kill the Ultralisk. Or to tank the Ultralisk, I should say.
Yeah, the Ultra is the next big threat.
So don't go too far forward. Don't spawn the Ultralisk until the turret is available again, which is 19 seconds.
Let's show 'em what we got. Damn straight.
Okay.
The Predator's actually helping out a lot.
I'm trying to keep it alive, yeah.
Great. I got it. 100 tons of Zerg incoming.
Okay, we need someone in behind. I'll go behind
Shot, cowboys.
to tank the aberration. Nice work. Okay, now we can get on top of the Niduses. Hey, that Predator helped! That's pretty good. I'm
That's
I'm
right.
trying to keep it alive.
Anytime you're ready.
It's not as good as your Predators, but...
That's just great.
Man, if only one of us would have taken biomechanical repair, am I right?
Damn
Yeah, it's so good.
I got it, hotshot. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Considering how much trouble we've had up until now, it honestly probably would be pretty good.
I wish we knew more about
In this one circumstance.
Yeah.
All about 'em. Put a bullet.
Let's show 'em what we
Go
got.
here.
Damn straight. By the numbers. Yeah. Anytime you're ready. I got it, hotshot. Oh, that's just great.
So once again, I'm not really going to be helpful with my penetrator rounds until Niduses show up because I don't know when they spawn.
Okay.
I just missed the grenades. Okay.
Turret's down already, and I don't have enough cooldown.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
1 second.
Let's show 'em what we got.
Second Nidus. I don't have gun.
Yes.
Anytime you're
No,
ready.
we need it.
Damn straight.
3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Very nice. I just moved up and
Oh,
attacked
no.
it. It worked. No turret for a while. Oh my
I'm
god,
about to
that's
spawn
right on
camp.
top of us. Dude, that Predator! What a god!
Yeah?
It did
Oh,
really
don't
good.
die.
40 seconds. We're getting closer.
No,
I think maybe
well-
it has to do with figuring out exactly how to use, like exactly when to use abilities, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's... Oh, the final fight's going to be so bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so you don't have a watch replay option. Darn.
Okay, so I think that you, Jay Barino, want to invite... Wait, who do we want in which slot? You want to be in Synergy's slot?
I can be either in Synergy's or yours. You want to be in the third slot for the Predator.
I think so. Yeah, so Synergy should invite you and then me.
Okay.
The Predator is doing some work. Well, that was our first attempt that made it to that point in the map. We'll have to see.
I think we got there once last time,
Yes.
because I remember needing to save my penetrator round, and I forgot why, and then 2 Niduses spawned right after each other, and I remembered why.
Yeah, right. So now we're going to be the ones with the slightly higher ping.
It depends. Yeah, I guess it always puts the host on their home server for arcade, right?
I think so, yeah.
Deep scan analysis has detected.
Now we all have to get used to new
What's
heroes.
in it for me? I didn't hear no magic word.
Let's introduce these boys to a little Terran ingenuity. The Mark 12 penetrator round.
It's okay. I think the penetrator round is the most important part, so getting Synergy being the penetrator is probably the best. Also, I should think about the words I say before I say them.
You can't fix.
No worries.
Thanks for the loot.
more fun, Jimmy. Let me try out these shredder grenades. Hey, freak. I didn't hear no magic word. You can't fix stupid.
I hope you enjoy
Whatever it
Stepman.
takes.
He's
not
fine.
bad.
Hear no magic word. Okay, object.
That was very bold.
Hey, it worked.
That's one word for it.
That's
Don't provoke me. I'll bark all day.
I didn't realize Tychus had a stim pack.
Fix.
It's pretty nice.
Walk the
Oh, that's
walk.
cool.
Motion detector's off the scale. Swan, what say you get that?
Yeah, they all
turret
have
set
one
before we
secondary
land?
ability.
No sooner said than done, cowboy. Just stay behind old Flamin' Betty here. And
Not
let her
Swan,
take the
but he
heat.
gets. I guess you have two heroes.
Bad man.
He has concussive.
You can't fix
He does?
stupid.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
because you have it researched.
Whatever it takes.
Oh.
And same with Tychus. I assume I get stim pack because I have stim pack researched. And do you have stim pack synergy?
Yeah, I did as well. I think it's part of the hero.
Okay. I definitely did not have concussive shells when I was using Swan.
Well, this
That-
will make things easier.
Yeah, that might be a mistake as opposed to intended.
I'll go back to the ship for more. No? Oh. Huh. Okay then.
I'm gonna have to regen energy soon.
You can't fix stupid. Whatever it takes. Okay, General. Walk
I'm
the
turning
walk.
healing off for a sec.
Sure.
I didn't
Comes back
hear
pretty
no
fast, which is
magic
nice.
word. Fire in your hole. Okay, General.
Perfect.
You can't fix stupid.
Oh, I get the medic now. Ugh.
Rainer.
Oh, no, I don't.
Sent the big guns for us.
Yes. Well, what can I say?
Jimmy, you need stuff fixed, I'm your guy. This crawling around in caves, that guy I ain't.
Swan, if I didn't know better, I'd say you're scared.
Yella. I knew it. It ain't that.
I like Swan has a
Weapons,
melee attack.
tools, they make sense to me. Caves and
Yeah, it's so useless.
just ain't.
Like, some developers spent a good amount of time designing that melee attack for one mission.
Right.
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
They also get upgrades from ultra capacitors and vanadium plating, even though you never use them. You know, when you can actually research those upgrades.
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Walk the walk. Okay, General. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
More Zerglings.
So for the Niduses up here, the best way to deal with them is to move to the south and then try to hit two of them with one penetrator blast energy.
My time.
Alright.
I'm a bad man. Walk the walk. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. That is,
I don't think
hear no magic word.
maybe none of them got it. Oh, no, there we
There
go.
you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a funky position, but it works really nicely.
The grenade is mostly fine against these. You just have to make sure you have a couple extra seconds to auto attack after, and you can get them with the grenade.
This is it.
It's tricky
Swan,
though.
mark the fault line with a flare. Plant one of those charges near it.
You got it, cowboy.
We gotta defend the charge until it's armed. Watch all
So is
points.
this one where you're able to get
Who wants some? Why not?
what am I thinking? You're able to get all the Niduses with penetrator, right? You don't need
Kinda.
It takes.
You can get the first couple if you're really fast, but then they spawn too quickly, and I think that the one that spawns on the right side the second time needs to be grenaded.
Okay.
Okay, General. Don't provoke me. Whatever it takes. Walk the walk. Okay, General. You can't fix stupid. the walk.
Our allies are being attacked.
I got knocked. I didn't have my grenade up for that group.
Yeah, me too. I went too far to get the Nidus on.
Well, I think this this setup of the party works better in any case.
Yeah. So should we drop it down to brutal, or are we going to give this another go?
I'm honestly
would
fine
bump it
dropping
down,
it down. I don't know. What do you think
Yeah.
at this
I'll
point?
run a poll in chat.
If we could rewind, I would be more inclined to do it.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same way. Alright, I'm running a 1-minute poll for the difficulty.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. It looks pretty one-sided right now. It looks
Keep
like people
losing.
really want us. It's currently 40 votes for brutal and 11 votes for keep losing. I mean, I definitely didn't put it in a fair way, you know? The way that I phrased everything. But, you know, sometimes you gotta push the polls in a certain direction.
Pollster bias, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's fine with me.
So how was your ping last game? Because I could change the server if the lag was too much.
It was fine. Yeah, it's like it was there, but it was barely noticeable for me.
Alrighty, brutal it is. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Keep losing. You don't know. We could have, maybe next time we would have beaten it. Once we got you to that Predator, everything come up Millhouse.
You are correct. Next time we will beat it.
That's true.
It's going to be a night and day difference now that Tychus can one-shot the Niduses.
that damage reduction is massive, massive, massive. Even just for our normal auto attacks.
On 3 locations will redirect lava.
Yeah, I think it does a lot of that, like, oh, instead of 2 attacks, it takes 3 sort of thing. So
Yes.
instead of 20% damage reduction, it's actually 50% damage reduction. When you get Zerglings and stuff, that adds up real quick.
I agree, yeah, with the amount of units.
I've been in these tunnels before.
Skip.
The more guys we take, the
We're going to skip?
No.
Perfect.
What's in it for me?
Well, we needed the briefing. The game really felt that we needed to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, right.
A little Terran ingenuity. The Mark 12 penetrator round.
Don't waste my time.
Well,
Whatever
because
it
Jim
takes.
and Swan attack pretty slow here, so I think I definitely agree with you now. That I think that makes it's going to make a huge difference, even just with typical auto attacking.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah. Also, the Marines will probably be way better.
Let me try out these shredder grenades.
Oh, okay. They didn't start moving towards us.
Kerrigan.
Also, penetrator round can one-shot spine cores, which is also pretty big for these parts.
Yes.
A man's gotta do what
You
a
can
man's
feel the
gotta
difference
do.
already. It's pretty big.
You can't
So bold.
takes.
You're okay, Synergy.
Walk the walk. Okay,
The only hit point that matters is the last one.
Yep. That's a great way to put it.
Motion detectors off the scale. Swan.
Unless you have Stim Pack, then it's HP 11.
No sooner said than done, cowboy. Just stay behind old Flamin' Betty.
I got very
and let
aggressive
her
there.
take the heat.
Yeah. It's okay. I could have thrown down Flamin' Betty, and for some reason I just didn't.
Yep. I usually didn't either at this point.
I didn't hear no magic word. Fix. Walk the walk.
Whatever it
Incoming
takes.
transmission.
I read you, General. Go ahead.
Whoops. Let's just not talk about that.
I was expecting some amazing play with the turret would hit fine close from behind the wall. No, just a misclick.
It's not just a misclick though, because it requires multiple clicks to put the turret down.
Yeah, it's not that simple.
I'm just not an intelligent human.
You gonna bark all day?
Rainer! Hot damn, they sent the big guns for us.
Yes. Well, what can I say?
Jimmy, you need stuff fixed, I'm your guy. This crawling around in caves, that guy I ain't.
Swan, if I didn't know better, I'd say you're scared.
All right.
Yella.
It ain't.
Time to whatever it takes. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Okay, armchair general.
I feel like we're really on now. It's gonna be just that easy.
Yeah, what is this, journalist difficulty? I'm actually really interested in how easy journalist difficulty is.
It's probably just original casual, if I had to guess.
Gonna bark all
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
that in here.
Because there's a casual, but it's clear that there's extra units added on each of these.
I like how we didn't even take damage in this room this time.
Nope. It's just that 20% reduced damage is really hard. It's very finicky to balance, I imagine. So, like, you just apply it and, you know, basically tell the player, like, figure it out. If you want to play this difficulty, just figure it out. Like, it wasn't really meticulously balanced, but you got to find some really unique ways to get through it.
Yeah, and you can tell that it changes a lot depending on the race that you're facing, too. Like, whenever we fought against Protoss, it was really easy. And
Yes.
then the difficult ones have been against Zerg for the most part. And I really think it's just due to the way that the math works with armor and
Yeah.
large numbers of units.
Agreed. Very nice. Yeah,
This is a joke.
This is so much easier. Oh my gosh.
For anyone who doesn't know, by the way, after we're done with this mission, we are heading to All In, and we are picking both air and ground. So, if you liked watching us struggle earlier today, you'll have another opportunity to see that,
Oh gosh.
because it's going to be real special.
That's the way to put it, yeah. I'll get the next Nidus wherever it comes out.
So we have hive mind emulators, right?
I think you do.
Yeah, I just a side disruptor.
I think you're the only one that took that.
Oh, what did you take?
Whatever the third option was.
Oh, gotcha.
I honestly don't even remember offhand. Someone in the chat might know.
Because I have this sneaking suspicion that Broodlords might actually make the ground part easier.
Oh yeah, the path blocking is gonna be great.
Yeah, like Broodlord, Planetary Fortress, Siegebreaker, Siege Tank. How do you ever beat that?
This is supposed to be where they take their prisoners.
And then to snipe the Niduses, obviously we have the Hellion Diamondback composition.
Watch it, infestor pods.
Just mass predator.
I could do that
Yeah, I was
too.
thinking that Blink Predators would be much better for the Nidus ones.
Okay, I could do that. Yeah, I'll go for the Hive Mind emulators plus Mass Blink Predator, and then you guys do the actual defense.
Yeah, I've got PFs and I've got
Freaks are ugly.
and I've got
Let's waste them.
tank upgrades.
Okay, armchair general. Sure are so ugly, son.
Yeah, now it
I
just
like
feels like
how-
we're breezing through this.
Yeah, we've gotten to the point where we don't even have to talk about what we're doing. Just from this one change.
We need a good spot to hole up, or we're gonna be served, chap.
Nice. Yeah, I think, well, the Hive Mind emulators specifically work against Kerrigan, which I think is kind of the wild card of the mission, where you can get, 90% into it and then lose because she shows up in that last wave. But with,
Wait,
with
what? Did you say the Hive Mind emulator works on Kerrigan?
No, I was saying that's the key to making her a joke, because you have a bunch of Broodlords and Mutalisks. The Broodlords path block her and Mutalisks as long as you can avoid the storm, which is easy to do with Mutalisks. You just,
Gotcha.
Can you imagine if...
We just mind control her every time. There's 4 Kerrigans at the end fighting the last Kerrigan.
Get close.
Okay, armchair general.
we'd have 5 by the end, right?
Takes.
Incoming transmission.
It'd be perfect.
Come in, Rainer. I'm detecting survivors of another squad close by. Find them and rescue them.
I'm gonna guess that last part was rescue 'em.
Oh, I'm gonna get my fire bat back. Let's go!
We was gonna play poker with them.
Roasted.
They're behind us.
Where are these infestors going? What are you doing? You little goofs?
Now that Synergy's gone, they don't want to be here.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, did no units pop out behind us? What happened?
Great to see you guys.
Oh no.
Cavern ahead is full of worms, so we better be careful.
Wait, what is propaganda machines? Predators increase nearby units' rate of fire by 20%. Have Predators always done this?
That was the there were 2 upgrades for them. That was the second one. One was health, and the other one was that.
Oh, so I guess the Predators shouldn't attack.
That's gonna be really useful. Yeah, just put it on follow on one of us and go crazy.
Yeah, it's basically a sensor tower.
Move up by 2. We gotta blast them back. Go! We gotta keep moving or they'll crush us.
And unfortunately, it does not have Blink. Or Regenerative Biosteel, which I didn't have to begin with.
As expected.
No magic word. Walk the walk. The man's gotta do what
I do like that the fire bats and medics brought their pet robot dog down into the tunnels.
whatever it takes.
So if we can, use the turret to pop the Ultralisk.
It's got 5 seconds left.
Okay.
Our allies' base is under attack.
What's in it for me?
I wasn't far enough. Okay.
There he is.
100 tons of Zerg incoming.
Walk the walk.
Very nice. No! Firebat, no! He sacrificed himself to tank that aberration.
Juggernaut plating wasn't enough.
Yeah.
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Don't provoke me. Don't waste my time. What's in it for me? You can't fix stupid. Whatever it takes.
Like how our Marines are still chilling back at the beginning.
I didn't hear no magic word.
Zerg are so fascinating.
All right, this is the test. Let's see how this goes.
Armed and ready. You can
So I will save my grenades as well.
So the first Niduses spawn up here, and then slightly right here.
Okay.
I think it's going to be in about like 10 seconds.
Okay. I will get the second Nidus regardless of where it is. How does that sound?
Walk the walk. What's in it for
Okay.
me?
It's just that easy, boys. Let's go.
Whatever it takes.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, this is
Our
fantastic.
allies' base is under attack.
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Okay, GiantGrantGames.
I do like that this attack speed buff is called propaganda machines.
Yeah.
So I don't know why Jim Raynor, Swan, and Tychus are given into Dominion propaganda and it's making them better. But I think we can all agree the Emperor Mengsk is the real winner here.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Hell, earthquake.
That's no quake. It's ultralisks.
Fire in your hole.
Whew. Nice turret placement there.
What's in it for me?
This better be good, even if you mean don't provoke me.
Oh yeah, that was a million times easier.
Don't waste my time.
Incomparable.
Yes. Dude, look at that Predator. What a god.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Wait, where's he going? Okay, he's still here.
It better be.
We got company, Jimmy.
No, I'm picking up something, but it's stationary. Eggs or larvae, maybe?
What's in it for me? Whatever it takes. Walk the walk.
You know, the way those eggs all hatched, it's like they were waiting for us.
I wonder if the Omegalisk is going to function the same as well on this one.
But that another Zerg creature was controlling.
Because like
We should
usually
be
you
able
can
to
like
pop it, right?
you can sort of cheese it with the turret.
What's in it for me?
Wait, really?
Well, so you move in, you clear out the spine crawlers, you deal damage, and as it right before it breaks through the rocks, just drop the turret right next to it, and it'll draw all aggression. Rather than killing the Marines, it'll kill then it just focuses on that.
That's actually really helpful information for my 24-hour run. Thank you.
Yeah, 0 units lost, you know. It's hard to keep everything alive during the Queen fight, though.
Proceed with extreme caution.
So like as it's about to destroy the rocks, just put the turret as close to it as you can, like right next to it.
All right.
Gotta do what a man's gotta do. Whatever it takes.
Betty, no!
Walk the walk. You can't fix.
Oh, God. Game over, man.
Well, it kind of worked.
Yeah, it'll turn to fight whatever. Oh, what is? Hey, look, got a little
Who's
Easter egg.
Artem?
You ain't safe yet.
I know of an Artem who like has tested maps and stuff. I don't know if it's the same Artem that I'm thinking of.
Oh, it has to be. There aren't that many Artems.
Right. All right,
Well,
so
thanks, Artem.
Get that
just
charge
make sure whoever's getting hit by the Queen is getting healed by Stetman.
this place.
I guess, right? That's the only thing.
Yeah, we gotta make sure the medics are not healing that target. That's gonna be the big thing.
Yes.
So the the Predator is a really good egg killer.
What's in it for me?
She shows
I'm
up
just
over-
gonna send it off to a different place and start killing all those eggs.
Our
Yeah,
allies are being
that's a good
attacked.
idea.
She's going for more eggs. Stop the Queen before she gets to her.
Kerrigan, General. Armed and ready. Don't provoke me. Don't waste my time.
Nice, we're killing it.
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta
Upper eggs are cleaned out.
Lower eggs are about half gone.
walk the walk.
Predator, no!
Oh no!
They did
I'm
their
sorry,
best
guys,
for
I
us.
failed.
The fact that most of the eggs are already popped is actually really awesome here.
Yeah, it makes it infinitely easier.
What's in it? I'm gonna bark all day.
Wow, my chat is really upset.
I'm mad too. Very nice.
Nice.
No life signs. She's dead, Jim.
All right, here we go. Let's not mess this up now.
Let's get out of here. Double time. Go,
No
go, go.
promises.
What's in it for me?
Has anyone ever actually lost in this part?
I've gotten killed by the lava for sure. It rises a lot faster than you realize,
What's in it for me?
Our allies' base
but
is
I'm not very good.
Haven't you gotten like every mastery achievement on Brutal?
I miss a lot of tomes in Warcraft 3, so to everyone, I'm a bad player.
They're in weird places.
They're easy
Very,
to miss.
very weird places.
Yeah, you're doing like commentary and stuff, and then like you just Tome of Intelligence. It's gone forever.
Don't waste my time.
Wow, Betty can tank the lava for a long time.
Walk the walk.
Oh, she's still in there. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Yeah, lava's not that scary.
I guess not.
man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Who needs lava when you have a flame turret?
Maybe Betty has fire resistance, that's it. It's like an old RPG.
Right.
Man's gotta do.
our allies' base is under attack.
I got all my Marines out, even from the first section.
That's actually really impressive.
The fire bat though,
Like a good old-fashioned
he couldn't make it.
down, drag out brawl.
Well, he got covered in lava in the end, and that's the type of way that Firebat wants to go out.
Right, right.
Ain't sorry to see him go.
Wow.
The Predator
We
made it in
sure
spirit
killed
though. He made it to the
a lot.
final phase
I
of the
bet
Queen
they're
fight.
really scared of us now.
I was so close. I can't believe I messed that up. I tried to get it out because I thought the queen would spawn inside of the eggs. I wasn't quite sure where the spawn point was, so then I sent him to his doom.
I would have thought the same thing though, like because all the outer eggs were destroyed, so you think she'd spawn further in, but I guess not. Okay, I don't have anything to
So-
spend.
Yes. That
Oh yeah, there's literally no resources.
Never thought we'd be back on Meinhof again.
By the numbers, boys.
Updates. I'm gonna check the updates because it's been changed. Thor Wreckage no longer gives minerals when organic waste has been researched. Regenerative Biosteel delay when out of combat reduced. So
Oh,
he
that's
did. He
nice.
buffed Biosteel.
Finally.
Swan now owns all Marauders at the start. Reinforcements should be shared when when you call. Remember, you didn't get anything.
Yeah, that was fun.
Can no longer request resources from the Dominion. Warfield's bunkers no longer stay alive, or they do stay alive longer. Move command center closer to mineral line. Difficulty increased, and I think that's what we're coming up on right now.